he was not supposed to do it. So if he was financially or physically unable to do it, then there is no question of him being liable for anything. Okay. In fact, he was not supposed to do it at all. Okay. So what I want to explain is this. You can perform Hajj on behalf of a dead relative, on behalf of a dead parent or whatever, but even here too, what goes to him is the reward, the prayers that you make for him. But for the parents who are living, you don't have to. For the parents who are living, if they cannot do that, I have seen in some West Africa, some Muslim communities, that the parents will be very old, or the parents will be very old. They will still take him to Mecca, and they pay for special services to be provided. For the carriers, to some people, they carry them, and make them go to Arafat and make them go to Tawaf and so on and so on and so on. Well, if you can do this, fine, but you don't have to perform the Hajj on behalf of a living old parent. Yeah.
Even though I see this here, even during Hajj, many people, some of the ustazs will even do it for them. Yeah. For example, if you've done the Hajj already, and you have someone who is very old and cannot do it, some scholars say you can do it for them. Yeah, some scholars say that. Maybe.
It's noon in Banjul and welcome to Grts News. Traditional medicine research and development dominate the agenda as the Health Ministry and the WHO Country Office observe African Traditional Medicine Day. Enforcing the anti-littering laws to the letter, more than a dozen people in Banjul could pay the price for what law enforcement agents consider a violation of efforts to maintain a clean and disease-free nation. A potential U.S. military strike in Syria moves a notch further, with the Senate Foreign Policy Committee approving military response to allegations of chemical attack by pro-Assad forces. And Syrian refugees seeking sanctuary in neighboring Jordan risk their lives by returning home. This as harsh conditions in their camps compel them to flood back into the war-weary nation. Well, these and other stories coming here this hour. I am Fatou Jassi. Thank you for joining us. Personnel of the Health Ministry and those at the WHO Banjul office Wednesday combined efforts to observe African Traditional Medicine Day at the Kanifi Municipal Council grounds. Uminjai reports on this year's celebration, which has the theme Traditional Medicine, Research and Development.
In Africa dates back centuries. This before the advent of modern medicine. Yet within a comparative short period, modern medicine has developed adequate methods for providing quality assurance and safety testing of manufacturing practices for its products. African Traditional Medicine Day is celebrated on the 31st August every year. And this year's celebration is marked under the theme Traditional Medicine, Research and Development. This year's celebration seeks to draw attention to urgent need for research and development to enhance the role of traditional medicine in healthcare delivery.
Celebration of African Traditional Medicine Day 2013 provides an excellent opportunity for stakeholders, including governments, researchers, traditional and conventional health practitioners, non-governmental organizations, communities and development partners to share information and experience on traditional medicine, research and development, plan for collaborative projects and mobilize resources for generation of knowledge and new traditional medicine products.
According to recent WHO report, it is estimated that 80% of people in the developing world depend on traditional medicine as the only viable source of health care.
Which means that all the positive research work done over the years on advancing traditional medicine by our stakeholders should be post-mortem here today and make it known to all our audience, practically by all various speakers. And for us, the healers, we still demonstrate practically all that we had been doing by presenting various traditional medicine that is on show today.
The Gambia is well known for its numerous contributions in the area of traditional medicinal practices, with President Jammeh as a key practitioner who has helped register great successes in traditional medicinal practices, most prominently in the areas of HIV and AIDS, infertility, amongst others.
So the objective for the annual celebration of African Traditional Medicine Days have always been the same, and I'll remind the gathering again. So these are divided into 3 areas. So number 1, to promote traditional medicine to the extent that it plays a meaningful role in the socio-economic development of states and their citizens. Increase public awareness of this medical discipline, hence ensuring its affordability and accessibility without compromising its quality. And the third one, advocate for more research in traditional medicine to make it a viable and developmental-oriented industry.
Inasmuch as traditional medicine is essential, there is need for care in its practice. The Gambia government has put in place a traditional medicine policy, which is currently reviewed to address and keep abreast with developmental issues affecting the evolution of traditional medicine and practices globally. Umijai, GRTS.
The French embassy in the Gambia Thursday presented equipment valued at over 42,000 euros to the Gambia radio and television services. The equipment, as we hear in this report, are meant to boost the service delivery of the institution. It is another significant boost for the Gambia radio and television services in its drive to inform and educate its global audience. In doing so, there is every need for efficient equipment to assist widening GRTS transmission. The French embassy in the Gambia presented transmitter equipment worth 42,270 euros to the national broadcaster, a move that is expected to move GRTS radio signals to another level. GRTS officials, who are delighted at the gesture, shared words of appreciation to the French embassy. Abdou Touré, acting Deputy Director General GRTS, said the equipment came at a time when the institution is entering the second phase of the satellite project.
I want to add that this is an important development because it came at a time when the second phase of our satellite project is on the way, and it will really go to complement the efforts of the government, in ensuring that reception of signals, especially radio, reach to most part of the country. As you really know, we really have a lot of problems at the moment with regards to radios and even TV signals, yeah, in the country. So this will add a lot, and with the satellite project second phase implementation, we will be able to achieve the desired results.
Farmer Damfa, Director of Radio Transmission Engineering, hailed the fruitful ties between GRTS and the Embassy of France, while assuring their donors the equipment, most of which are for radio transmission, will solely serve their purpose. The French ambassador to the Gambia, Jean-Marc Tranjon, after presenting the machines, said aside from the fact that media is a critical component of the country's development agenda, he also drives joy in partnering with GRTS in fulfilling their mandate to Gambians. As the country's only TV station, Zan maintained that equipping it with the requisite tools is crucial to enhancing the efficiency of the institution. He also revealed that future projects are in the pipeline.
We will have some more opportunities to find us together. France is also maintaining a project for electronic education, which should enable many Gambians in distant cities, and will get them the same opportunities.
Nana Gray Johnson, Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure, expressed gratitude to Jean for the worthwhile interventions, saying providing GRTS with the requisite tools to enhance service efficiency is part of his mandate as Communications Minister.
And I am certain from what I've seen since I joined this institution that people are at work. And what we need now is to give them the support and the equipment that will take us where we want to go. It is all in connection with our vision for placing the Gambia in the 21st century, and in my view, and as a matter of fact, a strong policy in government that access the Gambian, I don't know how to talk about the last Gambian, must have access. It is not a rural-urban issue anymore in telecommunications. It's just one human receiving the information that they should receive through the systems available. And that is a cornerstone of my attitude in the ministry and in the work I do.
This donation will go a long way in complementing Grts